Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jamie here. Thanks very much for joining me in today's video, and welcome one and all. If you are joining me via Facebook, thank you very much for joining me. Drop a hashtag live if you do happen to jump on the live, and of course a hashtag replay if you happen to be on the replay. And for those of you joining me on YouTube, welcome to the channel first and foremost. If this is the first time here, my name's Jamie. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and all things digital. If any of that's of interest to yourself, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that bell icon to stay up to date with everything I'm putting out. A little caveat at this point, of course, I'm not into the big flashy stuff. What I'm trying to do here with this channel is just deliver as much value as I can after my 9+ years of digital marketing and affiliate marketing related experience. Hopefully I can help someone out along the way, and love for you to join me along for the ride. Right, let's jump into it. What do we got today, folks? So what I wanted to talk about today is I recently created a masterclass in my Facebook group. And so where this whole idea came from, I actually borrowed it from a gentleman by the name of Johnny West. It was a post I think I saw him put in ClickFunnels, if I'm not mistaken. It was just, I tend to see a lot of stuff around the web, and what I do is I actually save it onto my phone. And so when I save it onto my phone, it means that I've got a whole bunch of notes. I don't always remember exactly where they came from, but this is one of his ideas. And I thought, this is pretty cool. So normally what happens is, and I'm going to explain how this whole thing came about, and I'm going to go over the actual product itself to see you guys, so I can show you guys what it's all about and whether it might suit you as well. I do have a pretty badass affiliate offer as part of it, if it is of interest to yourself as well. Right, so how the whole thing came about is I wanted to, first and foremost, do a couple of things. Number one was provide a ton of value based on the sales experience I've had in my life. And I knew that by me getting out there and being able to deliver this class, I was going to be able to plug in a few gaps for a couple of the students out there that maybe having a few issues in terms of connecting some of the dots along the way. And like I say, really wanted to leverage the both online and offline sales experience that I had to provide value. Also wanted to just do a little bit of an experiment. Some of you guys know the basis of it, but the experiment was I wanted to pull $1,000 out of the audience. And I thought that the value as part of this is going to be infinitely more than that if people understand the value as part of the class. But I thought, you know what, let's just try a little experiment. This is what affiliate marketing, internet marketing stuff is all about. You have a basis of things that you understand. So, you know, sales, marketing, branding, offer creation, all that sort of stuff, different angles. And the rest of it just comes down to testing. So I was like, let's just give it a shot, see what happens. And so what I did is just put a self-pricing model out there. I thought I'd give it a shot, just to see if I could just try it out. Basically, I thought it might have some virality in it, and so I put up a post basically just explaining what I was wanting to achieve and what I was going to get out there. And essentially, I just let the audience price it. So the idea being that more people jump on the offer and comment, the cheaper the price is going to be. Okay, and so the reason why I did that, like I say, I thought, you know, I wanted to see if I could make $1,000 out of it. So that was cool. Ended up with 18 people commented, and basically brought that price down to an initial 57 odd bucks just as the beta launch. And that was cool. So I sold that. That was cool. And then I thought, you know what? I think that the value in this is probably going to be a lot more than that. So what I decided to do is completely re-record the entire thing. I did a masterclass. We went over for 2 hours. It was crazy long, and I hopefully the audience got value. I've got some testimonials there that I need to put up, but so hopefully you guys did. So those that attended, thank you. But I re-recorded all the modules. I put that into a little thing, which I'm going to show you guys in a moment. A thing is the technical term for membership area, by the way. Anyway, so I put that all together, and then I basically created the most ridiculously crap sales page I could possibly do, purposely. So it's an experiment. It's all about taking imperfect action, right? And so I'm going to show you guys the stats that have come about as a result of creating this. And there's a very important lesson that I'm going to share with you as part of this as well. So that's how the class was created. So the how to create the class part for you guys is quite simply, you need an audience first and foremost. So some of you guys have probably heard me crap on about this for quite some time, but you know, it really comes back to the people that you are engaging with on the old socials. It's how you frame yourself. It's the value you're delivering as part of your audience. It's the outreach that you're doing. All these things combine in order to build your goodwill within your audience. So that's the first part. You need an audience. Doesn't have to be huge necessarily. The other thing is I chose a kind of a strange pricing model. I'd recommend having a masterclass, especially if you've got a specialized skill that you can help people out with. Do it for like 97 bucks, something like that. And the thing is, it's of course not very passive. It's not passive income at all, right? But the purpose of it is to elicit a financial response from your audience. It's a very massive confidence builder. So even if you can get people to pay $5 or something, it's a huge confidence builder as part of your overall journey. So I do encourage everyone to do that. Now, of course, like I say, you do need to be able to deliver something of value. You do need to be able to get some cool results for your students along the way. And in doing so, again, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're going to build more goodwill, as well as actually selling stuff and fulfilling what they need as well as part of that growth, right? So, and you guys have heard me talk about that before. So that's the first part. You need an audience, and then just put the offer out. Hey, I'm doing a masterclass. It's on XYZ. It's going to help you achieve these results. Obviously, you need to use your copywriting skills to write something out that's appealing to people. Get a whole bunch of people to comment, and then you just go into the messenger from there. And for me, I was very lazy. I assumed very blindly that everyone that commented must be really keen. And so, of course, when I put that thing out there, I just thought everyone's going to buy it. But I think I had the initial lot was maybe half of that ended up buying. So, but it was a good experiment. I really enjoy it. And like I say, that's whole part of this whole thing is that you go through and you see what works for you. Not everything's going to work. And so it's just about trying it out. I don't think it's a failure at all, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. Right, so that's how you create the masterclass. Now I'm going to jump over to the sales page because, or you can check it out. I'm pretty sure I put it in the old thingy there. I was going to say comments. That's not the right thing in the actual post itself. So you're welcome to check it out. But I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you some stats. And if you're interested in promoting it, there's a very specific reason that I think you'll very much enjoy as well. So anyway, I'm going to share my screen, see if I can show you guys some cool stuff as part of it. Righty ho ho ho. Right, so this is the wonderfully amazing sales page that I put hours and hours and hours of effort into. And as you can see, it's an absolute masterpiece, I should say. There was a little secret squirrel mind hack there to get you guys to buy it. Just jokes. That was a joke. So I didn't need to go to this fancy, and the whole reason I was going to say this before as well, as part of that masterclass thing, I literally could have got away with creating a private Facebook community and just sending an invoice to individuals as they put up their hand saying they're interested. I could have done that, but I decided to get all fancy and create like a little page and membership area and stuff. I didn't need to because like I say, the value would have been in the training, not. And it removes the focus from that to all these other elements as part of it. So anyway, crazy good video there that I did. I just walked over to the park. I just kind of had this weird idea of, I saw a tree, and then I just started thinking of some weird analogy around trees and sales and having the right tools to chop the tree down. And I'm not gonna play the video, but interestingly, I also had a bird poop on me, and you can see it underneath my thing there as well. So. It's not really the best thing and there's a whole reason I'm saying all this stuff, right? Because I think a lot of people get hung up on how it looks and how it's perceived, how it comes across, and does it need to be great? Well, no. Look, case in point, I put out one post. I like I say, I didn't need to do any of this stuff, but I thought, let's just give it a shot. So I created this. I think I did 2 takes of this because I stuttered too much in the first take. Did the second one, then I realized that I had the poop still on my top, and I was like, bugger it, let's just go with it, see what happens. And that's it. That's the sales page. Like, as you can see, I've got this disclaimer that I kind of borrowed somewhere. But that's it. Just a sales page with a cart underneath. That's as complex as you need to get, right? And this is why I freaking love this. Right, this is a real life dashboard on the no screenshots here. So as you can see, it's made about $1,200, which is kind of cool. Now, caveat, I did put a test order through, so just to make sure that the cart was rough, you got working. So let's say it's about, let's say 1,100-ish, something like that, give or take, or actually just shy of that. But here's what I wanted to show you guys. This is the thing. Check this out. That stat there, that says 30%. So that means 1 in 3 people that are landing on this page are buying it, which is so cool. How freaking amazing is that? Which is really, really good. Now, even let's assume I haven't even turned traffic on for any of this, right? This is just me literally just having a conversation with someone, seeing if they want to check it out. and then I'm going and just giving them that link, and most of them are probably going, oh, what is this? What's that crazy video? This guy's mental. But then the other people are so intrigued because they're like, wow, this guy's mental. And if this is working, I wonder what's on the inside. I'm actually kind of curious. So people are jumping on board. And yeah, like I say, if you would like to promote it, it is a pay to play situation. It means that you do have to buy it in order to promote it, because I have this thing of, well, how can you know how good something is until you're actually inside it? Plus, I wanted to get people to use the tools that I'm teaching as part of the course in order to sell it. It's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? So if you are interested in promoting it, by the way, I'm going to discuss this in a little bit further depth, but paying 50% commission, and there's also a second tier commission of 20%. Now, what that means is that if you sign up right now, awesome, you're a legend. And what that means is when you sign up, you get full access to everything. You can apply straight away. It's not overly complex. You get your link, get your affiliate link, and if you sign someone else up, you obviously get 50%. So half of it's $97 at the moment, half of that. But if they start making sales, because you're going to help them out with the sales stuff, then you get 20% of everything that they make forever, basically. Pretty cool, right? So there's only 2 tiers. It's not an MLM, it's just 2 tiers. And I don't have, there's no upsells, nothing like that. There's a bump, that's about it, right? So this is the other thing I wanted to show you just real quickly. I'm going to go through it. If you're wondering what it is, it's actually a Facebook community. I probably am going to keep refining the sales page, because I think now that I've actually gone to the effort of building this bloody product instead of just the one-off masterclass that I initially had wanted to do, I should say, then I thought, you know what, yeah, let's just kind of run with it and see if I can build something out. So it's just an enjoyable experience as well. Like I say, I know that I've got a ton of knowledge that can help a bunch of people out, and I wanted to get it out there. So the focus for me is on the value and quality of the product, as opposed to how fancy the rest of it looks, right? So anyway, I'm just going to show you guys really briefly inside it. We've got some stuff on psychology. This is probably the most important part of the overall sales aspect in my experience, and something that, having been in sales or sales environments for quite a number of years, it's something that I think doesn't quite get the attention that it deserves. I wanted to really cover in a couple of different aspects of that. I've gone right through Messenger, how to do transitions without feeling weird. If people are trying to pitch you, what are you meant to do? I've got an absolutely ironclad script there that is, yeah, just basically awesome as far as I'm concerned. And it's what I use to sell both high and low ticket items. It's something that, yeah, it's just incredible. So also there's a whole bunch of resources in there. I've given the slides for the presentation if you want to go over those in your own time, plus a whole lot of different elements of it and messenger stuff, blah, 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 blah. Right. So that's it. Like I say, also going to get that, the commission structure. And that's it. That's it. So jump on it, guys. It's pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. Of course, this is like my biased opinion. Maybe it's crap. Who knows, right? But no, that's not the feedback. Most people have been pretty positive with the feedback so far. And yeah, I'm still answering questions. You get lifetime access to the Facebook group. Although, actually, I should probably stricken that one off the record, because I don't like using the term lifetime when it comes to Facebook groups, because who knows how long is a lifetime, right? That's it. Yeah, how depressing. Anyway, on that note, any questions, let me know. Otherwise, hopefully you got some value out of this. If you would like to develop one of these master classes, I do highly encourage you to do so. And again, you don't need to go that fancy. You don't need to be, creating all sorts of pages and stuff like that. I just did it because I liked the process. And I wanted to create a bit of an asset for myself, and hopefully, in doing so, I'm going to be able to create something that can help a lot of other people out, both with the actual sales and training component of it, the ongoing support, and then of course the actual affiliate offer, which, like I say, who doesn't love a bit of passive income if you're able to get your people to sell it, so to speak, right? Anyway, hopefully you got some value out of that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. See people watching, but only a couple of comments. So you bunch of voyeurs, you. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You have an awesome day. Appreciate you tuning in, and shall catch you later. Jump on it.